試合で唯一俺たちに食らいついてたストライカー。ああ、この化学反応に混ざっても消えないのはお前しかいないんだよ。
Chigiri. That's what I wanted. So let me just go into the next episode. And yeah. So I guess I'll know who is gonna be joining up with them. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. So they're still divided? Of course.
それならレオの方がアンカーでため作れるし、攻守のバランスを取ってくれる。確かに、それでチームはまとまる。でもさ、それは俺たちの可能性を潰す自殺行為だぞ。今、俺がバローを食って、バローが俺を食い返して。
Yeah, they divide each other.
俺たちの予測不能こそが俺たちのサッカーだろ。
Okay, so you're gonna choose.
そんな人間が俺は欲しい。
Who would that be?
試合で唯一俺たちに食らいついてたストライカー。ああ、この化学反応に混ざっても消えないのはお前しかいないんだよ。
Chigiri. That's what I wanted. Kunigami, I love you too, but you know, Chigiri is all of it.
俺たちはまだイサギに勝ってねえんだ。待ってるぞ。
Wait for him. Yeah, wait for him. He's coming. I know he's coming.
あのラストプレーはお前が相手だから仕掛けられたんだよ。お前はすごいんだよ。だから今は先に行くけど、この先でまた。
だったら取れよ。慰めなんかいらねえんだよ。あっちまったんだよ、お前は。二人で世界一になるって俺との約束も忘れる人間にな。
だったらさ、ここでお前を選べば満足なので、ワクワクもしないのに気持ちだけチームになってつか。なんかもういいや。めんどくさいよ、レオ。もう知らない。選ばれる方じゃなくて選ぶ方になれよ。何のためにサッカーやってんだお前。
下向くな、見届けろ。ここで目をそらしたら俺たちは終わりだ。
I have a judgment. I'm super happy that they chose Chigiri because I was like, yeah, they need to choose him. You know. But then Isagi, not Isagi, Nagi with the, I'm done with you. Oh my goodness. But that's just supposed to be motivation, you know, for Rayo to do better, to evolve. I'm the judgment, take me away. Bachira, we're coming for you. Dancing boy. Who's the dancing boy? Well, baby.
でもね、ママ。俺欲しいんだ。楽しいサッカーが一緒にできる本当の友達が。
そうだね。
リンたちがまだこのステージにいたら、次の対戦相手はあいつらでいいよな。
おいこれ！誰だこの靴下とバスタオル。脱ぎっぱ濡れっぱで落ちてるやつ。
ああ、靴下は俺の。だけど洗濯機入れといて。
自分でやれ。放置するな。すぐやれ。
無理、めんどくさ。
いつまでやってんだ。先に片付けろクソじゃ。
言われたらやりたくなくなった。
やべえな。
とりあえず飯にしよっか。
俺はいいや、足のケアもあるし。俺も動画見とく。
こいつら自分勝手。
俺は行くぞ。
なんか一緒に来た割にはさっきからずっと黙ったままなんですけど。もしかして試合で言ったこと。
Of course it's bad. Why you called him donkey like many times?
ちょっと聞きたいんだが、フィールドでお前には何が見えてる？お前のやりたいサッカーってどんなだ？
Oh, that was the question that he asked him previously, right? Like Isagi to Barou?
はあ。それであんな風にフィールドを支配してんのか。早く言っとけよ。
いや、こないだ言ったけどね。
それだけだ。痛みを知って変わんないほどチキンじゃねえよ。
Aww.
一回死んで這い上がった俺は強えぞ。
Exactly. Ah, now I'm upset again because you guys couldn't see my reaction.
お前なんか好きだ俺。
俺は嫌いだ。つうか俺がお前を知ろうとしてるのはその才能を食って。
俺の全部教えてやる。そんでお前の倍のスピードで進化してやるよ。
甘えよ。
Yeah.
俺はその3倍で進化する。
Okay, sure. All of you are gonna be evolving.
このスーツ俺のだっけ？知らん。
Shit.
さっきから何見てんの？スーパープレイ動画。トラップの勉強したくて。
Oh, that's the Noah person, right?
それノエル・ノアだろ。どれそれ？今世界一のストライカー。あらら、通りで。本当にサッカーのこと全然知らないんだな。それであんなうまいとか反則だろ。どうも。
It's so cute.
爆弾であり相棒ってとこかな。俺の右足。うへえ。痛い？今は大丈夫ではない。その覚悟で
Princess!
一日ずつ走ってる。
Oh, he's so cute.
かっこいいね。
俺たちにはこの先どれだけの可能性があるんだろ
You can't wait to see?
う。生まれ変わったバローとナギとチギリと俺で。
とは片付けてんだろう。散らかってんじゃねえか。
おお、靴も成功。なぜ聖四郎何でもトラップ選手なの？
てかそれ俺のじゃねえか。
バロもやる？
待ってろよリン、バチラ、向かうだけだ。俺たちが勝つ。
Here I am thinking, okay. You're doing this so you can win Bachira back, right? After you win, you better get him back.
でも俺とやるの楽しいっしょ。
感性に頼りきったそんなドリブルじゃ永遠に俺には通用。誰かを探してるサッカーだ。そのぬるいエゴじゃ俺の心は踊らない。
Not talk to my boy like that. I don't like it. I don't like you. Don't talk to him like that. But I guess it's gonna help him evolve or something or other, but I still don't like it.
バチラめぐるはサッカーが大好きでした。とりわけドリブルが大好きで、たまに感じる、
あ、いけそう。
これ以上楽しいことなんてこの世界には存在しないってめぐるは信じていました。
バーン。サッカーより楽しいことなんてないじゃん。なんか怖いよ。
おかっぱだし行こうぜ。変だろこいつ。
俺は変じゃない。
めぐるは変じゃないよ。
だよねママ。
俺には感じられることがその子たちには感じられないだけだ。
じゃあどうすればいいの？俺は一緒にサッカーやりたいだけだよ。
This is just so cute.
ゲームする。
信じて生きればいい。大人になっていくとね、みんな信じたいのに信じられなくなる。それは自分の心の中にいる怪物の声だ。ママもね、ずっとその声を信じてるの。そしてめぐるは怪物とサッカーをするようになりました。
空の青は綺麗だな。したいのはその3歩先。怪物ならもっとスーパースペシャルに決める。
自分の感じる楽しさを 同じように感じられる人はきっといる。いつかこの楽しさを心から分かり合える人に出会いたい。
遅い。そんなんじゃ怪物には勝てない。
Oh, this is what happened.
何やってんだ。ボール持ち
We saw this flash before, right?
の間にかみんなが見て見ぬふりをして聞こえなくなる怪物の声をいつかみんなが信じなくなる。でも本当は時々怖くなります。
He's not gonna find that person.
もしもこのまま一人ぼっちでサッカーをするとしたら。
俺って
No, you're not. No, you're not.
手紙来てるよ。
The thing to go to Blue Lock. Yep.
燃えるのロナウドメッシジーコヘイジーコパーセ。
瞬間に鬼だったものがラックオフ野郎です。あとハンド禁止ね。
はあ、これサッカーじゃねえじゃん。まだ寝てやがれ。もらった。
Very first episode.
おはよ
おい、汚いやり方は嫌いだ。正々堂々と戦え。
いろんなサッカーをする人がいて怪物と肩を並べる人がいるはず。
He found it.
イサキから当てろ。今のうちに。
でも
He didn't want to do that.
この中にも怪物にかなう人なんていなくて。
人生変えに来てんだよ。世界一になりに来てんだよ。いいね君。一番強いやつじゃ。嫌だ。俺がずっと待ち焦がれた、ずっと会いたくて探してた本当の怪物。友達ならきっとそこに。
Bachira.
を出せ。こいつが怪物だ。だからめぐるは潔陽一を信じているのです。
あれからずっと俺のサッカーを一番理解できるのは、同じ楽しさを感じられるのは潔だって信じてきた。今も変わらない。
But
でもねえリンちゃん、なんで俺が誰かを探してるって分かったの？
あ？
俺は心に怪物を飼ってる。
は？なんだそりゃ。
自分のやりたいサッカーのイメージみたいなもん。
そんな子供じみたもんに支配されてるからお前のプレーは臆病でぬるいんだろ。
もしかしたらこいつは俺にはまだ理解できない怪物かもしれない。
ようバチラ、探したぞ。
潔。
そしてめぐるは確かめるために戦うのです。潔陽一と愛し凛、自分の心をもっと楽しくさせる怪物はどっちなのかを。
you better be Isagi.
もう3人で進むしかないね。
だな。クオンが裏切ったって悪評が出回ってて誰も組んでくれないんだろ。
ああ、すまんな。
ああ、やっとだ。
Barry, what?
やっとキーパーになることができる。やっと俺はストライカーとしての一歩を。
イエモンはまたキーパーね。嘘嘘、冗談だって。
Oh my goodness. I love that this episode was, the majority of it was Bachira, because we haven't seen him, like, you know, Bachira so long, but we saw him a little bit in a couple of episodes ago, you know, when he was sort of like daring Rin to play soccer with him because he was going to make it fun or something or other like that. But we haven't actually spent time with him, you know. We've been focused on Isagi and the team and him advancing and, you know, in order to face Rin and his team again, you know. And so with this episode basically letting us into Bachira's mind, you know, how he thinks, how the monster, what the monster inside of him is, you know, like that monster represents the type of soccer that he wants to play, basically the type of plays that he wants to make. But then no one is basically there. Like when he does those kind of plays, no one is there to receive it. And only Isagi, when he joined the Blue Lock program and whatnot, Isagi was the only one. I love how they sort of like went through the timeline of when he was younger, and then he grew older, and then he got into Blue Lock, and then that first episode of Blue Lock, and him sleeping and waking up and punching, kicking. Was he Gaguri in the face, and then passing the ball to Isagi, like all those things, I love that they now showed us sort of like that first episode, but from the perspective of Bachira, and the monster inside of him and all of that. So the monster is like, you know what, this is your guy, basically. But then you see him playing against Rin, and Rin is not really impressed. Rin is like, basically he's playing this sort of like half-baked soccer because he doesn't want to play soccer alone. And that's basically, they showed in this episode that he's afraid of that, because of the type of plays he wants to make. He's not, when he comes to playing with in a team and whatnot, he doesn't, even though someone will be available for him to pass the ball to, he just follows the monster inside of him, and that monster basically makes him do other kinds of play that don't really go anywhere. So people are sort of like upset with him, and he's sort of like alone by himself. And he even said that he doesn't want to play soccer alone, So with Rin having sort of like told him that to his face, now he's sort of like reflecting, okay, Rin is also this kind of monster. And then I have Isagi, who the monster inside of me sort of like approved of or and whatnot. And now he's sort of like interested in the kind of monster that Rin is. And I'm like, I'm afraid. I'm worried that Bachira might reject Isagi, and I'm also afraid that Isagi might reject Bachira, because after the match ended, right, I'm like, who is he gonna choose? I'm like, I want him to choose Chigiri, and he chose Chigiri, and I'm like, yay! And then you have Isagi, Nagi with those words to Reo, and as Chigiri was leaving Kunigami, he basically told him, you know what, we still haven't been Isagi, so basically do everything that we can so that we can join back up again or something or other and defeat Isagi. Either way, he was basically giving him encouraging words. And when it comes to Nagi as well, to Reo, that's also something that what he said to him is supposed to be, I feel like, supposed to be motivation for Reo to do better as well. So we're gonna see Reo and Chigiri sooner or later. Not Chigiri, Kunigami sooner or later. So after they joined up and everything, and they're spending time together, and the reason why Isagi chose Chigiri was because he said that they needed someone that could devour them as well. So like they need people that can devour each other. And Chigiri was part of that, So I'm like, okay, you are choosing people. Like when they was talking about who to choose, they said that if they wanted some sort of like balanced soccer or whatnot, that Ryo would be the best and all of that. But then they go with Chigiri because it's like, we need to create the kind of chemical reactions that, people that can devour each other can create. Whatever. So I'm like afraid now. He's been doing all this before Bachira left. Bachira told him, if you want me, come get me, basically. And now he's choosing these people because of sort of like their strength, I guess, and whatnot. And then I'm like, I'm afraid that, Rin is also super strong, right? So with Isagi choosing like strong people and whatnot, I'm afraid that when he gets to fight the Rin's team, and if he wins, that he might be like, Rin is the best player to join my team now or something or other, and then leave Bachira. And I don't want to see that happen. I feel like it's not gonna happen, but it's like in the back of my mind. And then now looking at Bachira this episode and him being so interested in the kind of monster that Rain is, then I'm like, you know what? I hope that he's not gonna be like, you know what? I prefer the kind of monster that Rain is, and then like leave Isagi behind, because I want those two back together, playing soccer and all of that. So it's like I'm worried about these two possibilities. What else happened this episode? Barou and Isagi had a talk where Barou was asking Isagi what kind of soccer he wants to play, and he basically told him how he can told him his strengths and all of that, and then how he started to use the off-ball thing and those things to do stuff. I forgot what he said. But, Barou is now sort of like this kind of a new player, and Isagi is excited about that. And yeah, now it's like, how are they gonna... I'm just trying to imagine the kind of plays these four are gonna be making, like Nagi, Barou, Isagi, and Chigiri. Like they all have like amazing skills, different skills. So the kind of plays that they can make is, I feel like, sort of like limitless. Nagi was also Chigiri and Nagi. No, yeah, Chigiri and Nagi. Nagi was watching Noah on his phone, and he was basically looking at his kind of play. He's like, okay, I want to be able to do what he does. And he didn't know who Noah was. Chigiri's like, oh, that's Noah. He's the best striker and all that. And Nagi, Chigiri's like, you really don't know anything about soccer, do you? But then it's sort of like unfair that you have these amazing skills and whatnot. And then now Nagi was asking him, because he, at one point, Chigiri said that he was gonna do some leg care, and Nagi asked him if he was injured, and Chigiri talked about his injury and how he doesn't have any regrets. He's just not playing for, even if anything happens, he won't have any regrets. And Nagi was admired him for that, I guess. And then Chigiri showed him these plays, I guess, on his phone, and now they were recreating it in the room. When Barou left the room, Barou is like, pick up after yourselves. But then when they came back, the room was even more messed up. And yeah, that was fun. I love the dynamic between those four, when they were in the room. Isagi trying to get them to sort of like, come on, let's talk about stuff. And each person is like in their own personal thing, doing their own personal thing, not really paying attention to him. That was fun. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. How you feel about this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is gonna be in the pinned comment. So just click on it and check it out. I'll see you next time. Bye. Y de pronto me pongo a pensar, si nos quedara poco tiempo, mañana